Sounds good. Man, we got a good one then with Green Bay, the Packers heading into Soldier Field to take on this revamped Chicago Bears team. Wayne, who do you have?
Man, oh man, I've gotten so much crap in the YouTube comment section and you too, both, right? I think we both picked the Packers, finishing last in this division here. And hey, I'm the one that said I think they have the best defense, right, in this division. With Alexander and we have a bunch of other players there too, Kenny Clark, etc. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what? This Bears team, I don't know why they keep talking about last season. Like, we weren't even trying last season. Like, we really weren't. We got rid of our top defensive players last season. Like, has anybody been paying attention to any of that? And then, oh, we just signed a bunch of other, top, like, Tremaine Edmonds, like some of the top linebackers in the game there, revamped defensive line. We had a secondary, but then, they had nothing in front of them. So they were just like trying to do the best they can there. So on the defensive side, I feel a lot better than what was happening last season. Eberflus now, hey, go watch the last episode that we had on here. We talk days with regards to how I think that the Bears are much more improved. Packers, if this was in Lambeau Field, I think for me it's much more about the home field advantage than the teams itself. I think it's going to be competitive regardless, right? We'll see what happens with Jordan Love and kind of what he's been doing over there. It is going to be a talented squad, but I feel like the Bears, they're going to be able to stop the run. They're going to try to make Jordan Love become a passer, and I think he still needs to develop some chemistry there with Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs, kind of like how Aaron Rodgers had to do that last year. Kind of redo that. I don't think those the training camp reps are going to do it so far. So right now, again, with Justin Fields being that X factor, we can talk about him being a passer or whatever. The NFL players picked him as one of the top 100 players there. I think it was like 70 something, if I'm not mistaken. So, like, if the NFL players don't know anything, then you don't know anything. So, I got the Bears pulling this one out at home. Pat, what are your thoughts?
No, I fully agree, man. It's going to be the Bears. Yeah, I mean, Jordan Love is not close to Justin Fields at this point, honestly, and it kind of frustrates me at times when I hear people, either Bears fans or non-Bears fans, talk about what we're planning to do with our first round pick next year. Like, are we going to go quarterback or what are we going to do? And like, if you weren't watching last year when he played with absolutely nothing around him, was able to just cobble up the second most rushing yards for a quarterback in NFL history. I mean, you weren't watching football, and nothing on the offensive side of the ball has gotten worse for him going in this year. It's only gotten better. I mean, like you were saying, adding a bunch of new toys. He's got a better line. I mean, it's not perfect, and obviously I'm worried about the Tevin Jenkins injury, but everything that's going on in Chicago is trending up, and everything going on in Green Bay has been trending down since Aaron Rodgers left. And I can't tell you who else the Green Bay Packers have added that's really a game changer. It's really going to help turn the needle up for them. Kind of going into this year, it's a lot of. I think it's going to take a lot of repetition. It's going to take a lot of you know. Just games for Jordan Love to really take the helm and kind of manage a new era of Green Bay football. I mean, I'm not saying Jordan Love is dead in the water and that this is going to be a pretty ugly stretch of years for Green Bay, but this is a building block year for them. I mean, as Justin Fields kind of went through some of his lumps, last year especially, the year prior. I mean, I think Jordan Love's like going to go through some of that, and so are the Packers. And like you're saying, we're going to be in Chicago. Um, we've got a lot of momentum on our side. I think, taking a lot of L's from Green Bay, especially over the last 5 years or so. I mean, that leaves a pretty sour taste in our mouths. And I think at this point, with Aaron Rodgers, finally taking off, I mean, I don't think that kind of shadow is coming into Chicago in the same way that it was last year. So, I think the Bears, get on the board here, get a solid victory to start off the year, and hopefully it leads to a string of wins, throughout the whole season. Like, I still have tempered expectation here. I'm not riffing right now and saying like the Bears are the best team in the North or anything like that, but I just think realistically, they're in a better position right now than Green Bay is.
I agree. I agree. I agree. Yeah. Bear down, people. I think this will be an exciting season. I'm the more optimistic one here, so I get it. Like, I want, 9 wins, maybe 10 wins a little bit. I know you're like, yeah, let's calm it down a little bit. But, I mean, yeah, I think they can pull off this game, healthy going into this, apart from Tevin Jenkins, I think, and just a lot of momentum, a lot of excitement, I think, around the Bears organization. So, we'll see what happens, but this defense is a lot better than what it was last season, adding some free agents, some draft picks here and there too. So I feel good about that, and I think Eberflus can design a game plan to be like, you know what, Jordan Love's what you got. Let's just stop Aaron Jones. Let's stop AJ Dillon in that line and everything. Let's have Jordan Love beat us, and I think we got the secondary to pull it off there. So
no doubt. Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see where the game ends up. I'm excited to obviously, watch that one play out. And yeah, we've got the Bears, so hopefully they just take care of business at home.